Section 2.1, example 2, graphing an equation in two variables by plotting points. So graph the equation y is equal to negative x plus 2 by plotting points. So we're going to start off with creating a table first with our x values, our equation so that we could calculate it here in the middle, and the last one, our y value. So as I'm doing this, I'll kind of talk about what we're looking for. We're looking for coordinates that we could graph just like we did in the first example. So we don't have any raw coordinates right now. This is what we're looking for. And let's get a good range of values. So starting off with our middle here, that's going to be 0. We could pick a couple of points to the left of 0 and a couple points to the right of 0. So I'm going to go with -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2. So those values are what we're going to plug in for x. As you can see here, x, we plug it in. We get a value on this right side, and we have y is equal to whatever that value is. And we're going to throw it in over here. Well, over here, not a 0. So let's get started. So the equation is going to be y is equal to negative. And here we're going to plug in that -3. So -3, and the rest of the equation follows. So that plus 2. And just so we could kind of get in that mode of calculating, let's do that. So we have a negative times a negative, that's going to give us a positive. So that's going to be +3 plus 2, which gives us 5. So 3 plus 2 gives us 5. We know that this over here is going to end up being 5. We're going to do the same thing for that -2. So y is equal to -2. And then we add 2 to that. So negative times negative gives us a positive. So that's going to be +2 plus 2. 2 plus 2 gives us 4. So our result here is 4. And we keep doing that all the way down. And let's see where that ends up with. So here we have negative times negative, that's going to be a +1, plus 2, that gives us 3. -1 times 0 is still going to be 0, so 0 plus 2 is 2. Negative times 1 is going to be a -1, so that's -1 plus 2, that gives us 1. And lastly, -2 plus 2 gives us 0. And now we have these points here. So we have the point -3, -3, and 5. So -3, 5. So we're going left 1, 2, 3. That's -3. And we go up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So our very first point is this one here. And in reality, you only need 2 points to graph a line, but here we found 6 different points. So let's just see if we made any sort of mistake with the calculations. We will see it as soon as we start graphing it. We'll see a point that isn't on that line. So -2, 4, -2, 4. We're going left 1, 2, and up 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's this point here. The next is -1, 3, up 1, 2, 3. Next is 1, 0, 2. So we go out 0 units right there and up 1, 2. Next is 1, 1, 1 and 1, and 2 and 0. And from there, you just graph along those points. We have a perfect line. And that's it. So step one, create the column. Step two, find your inputs. Three, find your outputs, graph, and put a line through everything. And that's how you graph an equation in two variables by plotting different points. If you have any questions, please let me know. Bye.